All right. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing?
Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Morning. Good morning.
Okay. Checking audio. It's my chat. Okay. We are trying to do cookies again. Will we succeed? Who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But it's it's the trying. We need to try very hard. And that's all about I have to say. Okay, dokie. We're doing two types of cookies today. We're doing white chip and white chip macadamia nut and just chocolate chip. We're going to follow the instructions though to a T. We're not going to not do this. So we're following this right down to what we need to do. So let's start with white chip. It's a half a cup of butter, 3 cups oil, brown sugar, white sugar, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, large egg. Molasses is optional. Corn syrup, teaspoon salt. Okay, we have all this stuff. This makes a lot of cookies, unfortunately. That's a lot of flour. We do have 2 bags though, so let's just start with this one. I'm gonna cut this in half. It's if I cut it in half, it's the same as the other one, basically. It's a half cup of purple flour. This one's a half cup. Everything else seems fine because I'm making 2. So I'm cutting this one in half. The chocolate chip I'll follow. This one needs to chill. So, hey, it's all about the beard. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We're attempting cookies again, and I think we'll be doing that the whole week. We're starting with a copycat Subway white chocolate macadamia nut cookie. This is 30 cookies. I'm gonna cut them in half. Hello, hello. Which amounts actually to basically the same as the other one, that yesterday's chocolate chip. So cream, butter, and sugars together until mix. Add oil, mix thoroughly. Beat in eggs. So this needs a half a cup of butter, but in half that's a quarter. So we just need a quarter of this stuff. We will succeed. We will succeed, guys. This is gonna happen. Uh-oh. Why does that not look like half? Oh well. Throw that in there. Hey, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that so much. We're making cookies. This is my second time baking. Basically at a what's below amateur noob level. So hopefully things get better. Cream butter and sugars. So brown sugar, white sugar. I know I bought brown sugar. Brown. We need granulated, which is here. So it's a half a cup and a quarter cup. So half a cup of brown sugar. Experimentation phase. Can I make an edit for you? What kind of edit would you want to make for me, dude? I don't know if I do anything crazy. So half a cup of brown sugar because I'm cutting this in half. Okay. And then quarter cup of white sugar. All right. Cream butter and sugars until mix. We're gonna use a fork this time. A fork. Crazy at it, and then I posted it, but I'm not only allowed to make them if you have given me permission. What edit of me making cookies? Can you make me making cookies hardcore? I've only done it twice, so, well, this is my second time. It's not creaming very well. And I did do soft butter this time. I did do soft butter. Third cup of oil. Fuck. What's a half of a third? We're gonna use canola. Are we out of canola? That's crazy. Like I don't remember the last time I've been out of canola oil. We have vegetable oil, so it's not a big deal. Oh wait. Whoa, bro. That's crazy. I can't remember the last time I've ever been out of canola oil. I did switch over to avocado oil, so I guess that might make sense. So I'm just going to carefully do this, half of this, carefully. That should be good. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Making copycat Subway white chocolate chip macadamia cookies. All right. Beat in eggs, vanilla extract, molasses, and quarter. Molasses is optional. We're gonna try it without it. So 1 large egg. I've cut this recipe in half because it makes a lot. And then vanilla extract, corn syrup. Oh no. Usually I'm pretty good at cracking eggs. That was terrible. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Hey, thank you. The real skeleton. What's up? Appreciate it. Welcome. Making cookies for the second time. And I'm making a lot more than I did last time. Last time I made 9, and last time was yesterday. And they came out real bad. Not good at all. How much vanilla extract? Teaspoon. TSP. And then corn syrup is 1/4 cup, which is half of 1/4. Which I don't think I have a cup for that. So we're going to do the same thing we did. We're just going to take this and go in half. Also, this corn syrup, dude, is like, the bottle is covered in corn syrup. I should have grabbed a different one. Oh my god, dude. This smells so sugary. Away, and then mix flour until dough forms. Cut this in half, so that's 1.5 cups of flour. Mix. Wait. Add salt and baking soda first. Jesus Christ, I almost fucked this up. I need how much salt? Half a teaspoon. I don't know what that is. You say feels right. And baking soda is half a teaspoon. I think I washed it this morning. Yes. Half a teaspoon. Okay, did that. Mix in flour until dough forms 3 cups. We can do 1.5. Here's our first half cup. What's up? That's so nice of you. Let's just do this. Boom. And boom. I'm making white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. Specifically, the Subway copy. Now, I don't think this is obviously official, but someone must have taken their time and gotten close. I'm a big fan of these cookies. Big fan. My hand is getting so tired. Okay. Mix in chocolate chips and nuts. So I need to cut these nuts, I think. Or my nuts. or smash them in the bag. These are really hard to break. Hello, hello. All right, so how much nuts? Half a cup, so a quarter cup. I just smashed these. Should be good, right? And then 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. So 0.75. So that's 3 of these. Yay. Yummy. These are my favorite kind of cookies, so I really hope they come out good. 1, 2, 3. And then mix in. I think we're going to use our hands to mix this. Just feel like that's what I need to do. Okay. Hello, hello. Those look good so far. Thank you. I'm pretty happy with this dough, honestly. Looks much better than yesterday's dough. So we got to cover this and chill it. And then we'll move on to our chocolate chip because this is going to take an hour to chill, which I guess is a thing. The hard part is I have no room in my fridge because of Thanksgiving, so we'll figure this out. Oh man, we're all gonna need eggs soon. And then this can go over here, back over there. Still doesn't fit. Let's lay these down. Okay. So I'm gonna rinse these guys out, do a little house cleaning. Hey, thanks for the 100. Thank you. That is what she said, or he said. Do you guys want to know something? I have The Office in the living room on right now. I love The Office. Love it. I have an Office tattoo. I don't know if you guys can see it from there. It's Kevin dropping the chili, but he's like super cute. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're just cleaning up and we're going to start our next dough, which is just regular chocolate chip cookies. Nothing crazy. I love that. I love The Office too. I love my tattoo too. I've watched The Office. I'm almost sure I'm close to 1,000 times. I have no life if I don't know The Office. I need to watch at least 5 to 10 episodes a day. At least. At least. Alright, so it's 9:29. Those will chill until 10:30. Let us move on. Or let's go back to our chocolate chip cookies that were not great. I will say that yesterday. They were not. Super dry, not great. But now I'm a day older, a day more wiser, hopefully. So we'll figure this out. What's up? What's up? Love The Office. Yeah. Same. Same. I have an Office shirt right here. Look, it's drying, but I can show it to you. You guys remember this episode? And then the front. Love The Office. I also have Beats by Shroot shirt. A couple Office button-ups that are really ugly. I love them. There's one more shirt, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. Maybe just a regular Dunder Mifflin shirt? Maybe not. I don't remember. Okay, chocolate chip cookies in a medium bowl mixed flour. We're following this to the T. This is 1.5 cups of flour. I'm subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I love it. Office friends. If you watch my regular streams, The Office comes up about 50 to 60 times an episode. Deep stuff too. I don't mess around. I gotta keep drying stuff, dude. I don't want to do too many dishes, and I'm already making way too many cookies, so I have to use all that stuff there. I have a couple right here, which will be helpful. Baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I think we're done with flour. And put that away. How much baking soda? Half a teaspoon of each. No. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. And half a teaspoon, or 0.3 teaspoon. This is not one. There we go. 1.3. What's a 0.3 of a teaspoon? It says 0.3 teaspoons. I'm making right now chocolate chip cookies, regular chocolate chip cookies. We have white chocolate macadamia cookies chilling, so we're doing 2. What is... That's a third of a teaspoon. I have an eighth, a fourth, a 64th, a 32nd, and a 16th. It's like a fourth is the closest, but that's not enough. So we'll just do a little bit more. Right? Fourth, yeah. That's good. I'm happy with that. Super happy. This is science. Baking, we're doing chocolate chip cookies right here. White chip we've already done. That is chilling. Salt, we need salt, and that's half a teaspoon. I think that's a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. And it says mixed. Okay, bro, I watched your food video. Hey, which one? The Thanksgiving one? The cooking one? The one where we eat burritos and get drunk? I missed that. Or try to eat that giant pizza? Good times. Thanks for watching. And this... Alright. Cream together butter and sugars until combined. Alright, this one asks for light brown. So I'm going to switch over to light brown. Where did that go? Oh, right here. Dude, why did it make things not open the way it says it's gonna open? Fucking Hulk this. And then butter-wise, we need half a cup, which is a whole stick. It is softened. I've learned my lesson. Cold butter is not fun to mix. And I am planning on doing some pastry work. Maybe my last week of baking. This is baking month. My kind of learned to do 12 things for the year. So the last one is baking. I think it's pretty much best time to do it. It's Christmas, so holidays, winter. I need half a cup of granulated sugar and half a cup of light brown sugar. Half a cup? Damn. Bro, baking is crazy. I might have to buy in bulk. I mean, I feel like I just bought this stuff and we're almost out. Okay, cream together. Actually, I can put this butter away. I don't need it. It's trash. How's everyone doing today? I'm off today, which is great because yesterday I worked 11 hours. Yes, 11 hours. Right? I got there at 11, got home around 10:30, 10:25. So almost 11 hours. No, yeah. I mean, I had a lunch break, so I'm ready to enjoy my day off. And hopefully everyone's having a good Tuesday. I need to do beaten eggs and vanilla until light. I believe it's 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And teaspoon of vanilla. Now remember yesterday I did half of this serving. That's a jet going over actually. I did half of and it just didn't mix well. Nothing really felt right. So hopefully today we got it down. Ow. Oh. Ooh, Charlie horse. Okay, cream together butter and sugars, beating eggs done. Mix in dry ingredients until combined. Wait, what? Everything goes in here? This one's bigger though. Alright. Learning my lesson. You stir into the wet. At least for cookies, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. Man, some people. What did that kid say gay? I'm assuming he's dealing with some in the closet kind of thing. Or that's the only thing he can kind of do to make his sad, miserable life feel like worth something. I'm assuming. You never know, though. You never know what people are dealing with, man. But we don't have to deal with that. Dude, fork is so much better. I used a whisk yesterday. Oh my god. Sent floating heart. Thank you. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh my god, my hands. Cramp. Cramp. Bean. What is that shit he's making? I'm making cookies. Chocolate shit cookies. And we already did the white chocolate shit cookies that are in there chilling. I hope these come out better. The ones I did yesterday were really shitty, actually, like bad. So hopefully these come out better. Oh man. And I would love to get these in the oven in the next 13 minutes. Because I'm going to pull out the white chocolate chip and I would love to put those in quickly. Alright, this looks okay. So next is chocolate chips. And I believe... I got a bag of them. This is 1 cup. That's a lot. Oh, these are not chips, these are chunks. We do have chips though. What the fuck? Here we go. Hope they come out better. I gotta go. Thanks for hanging out. I hope so too. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, okay. Now, I think I'm gonna fold this in with my hands. I think folding with hands is so much better, or it feels better. Okay, that looks better. Let's fold the inside out one more time. Cool. All right, all this dirty. Man, all right, we gotta get some parchment paper and double check our. But first, I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Clean up. Looks good. I think I might put some finishing salt on these cookies at the end. I feel like finishing salt is super yummy. All right, parchment on these. Oh man, this is work, dude. Work, 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 work. All right, I'm happier with this dough. Much happier. Will it matter with this oven? No, it won't. This oven sucks. But we will persevere. That's what we do here at Beer Me That Beer. I'm gonna check this temperature one more time. Doubt it's ready. Let's do it. And I'm going to kind of flatten them. Where the tacos? Man, new sub, thank you. Oh, dude, tacos sound awesome. I'm gonna actually have pizza today. And the pizza place I go to has new slices every month. And this month I am very, very interested because they have a chicken mole pizza. How will that come out? We don't know. Might not be that good, might be really good. Might be terrible, in fact. But Hopefully they're not. I'm just going to flatten them a tiny bit. One set. You making cookies? Yes, sir. For the second time in my life. Actually, I guess these would be the third time. The second time happened today, and they're chilling for another 30 minutes. And these I tried to make yesterday, and they came out terrible, like so bad. So we're just trying to get better each month on this cookie adventure, and I am seeing that I'm going to actually just make them as 6. I have another pan right here. So I'm a big fan of the cookies I made earlier, and hopefully they come out good. They're white chip, specifically white chip macadamia, but they're like a Subway copycat. It's like one of my favorite cookies I've ever had in my entire life. I just want to get good at something that I've never been good at, which I did accomplish this year. I would say I got pretty good at juggling. That was one of my months. I got pretty good at that. I also I learned the basics of yo-yoing, so that was fun. So yeah, I think this year was a lot of fun learning stuff. Spent the whole month doing something. I learned how to knit, very basic, but that was fun too. Okay, this is good. All right, I think we're ready. I'm trying to make food too, and I'm learning. Hell yeah. That was my first job working at a cafeteria at a college. I was attending a college too, but that job taught me so much more than any job I ever had. And I love just learning to cook. Now, I will say, cooking for a lot is different for cooking than yourself. All right, here we go. We're going to try to do this. Do 10 minutes. $9:58. We'll check at 10:06. Oh man, there's another jet. I appreciate everyone hanging out and everyone subbing. I really, really appreciate it. Oh man. Now we wait. Yep. It's the grueling part. Actually, while we wait. While we wait, I think it's time for a beer. It's my day off. It's 10 in the morning. Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. I just made push sketty from scratch with homemade French bread that I'm turning into garlic toast. Your boy is fat and proud of it, son. Oh man, dude, that was just almost got pornographic for me. French bread into garlic toast. I wish I had a window, dude, in the oven. Unfortunately, we live in an apartment complex, so I can't really change it. Just heard it get too hot in there for a pan. Just did the quunk. Tell my old lady that she hit the vodka before 8 a.m. Damn! Damn! That's. I'll do mimosas at 8 in the morning, like totally fine. Sometimes I'll do like a vodka, like lemonade in the morning. I usually stick to Bloody Marys and beers for breakfast. And I'm saying this on the weekend when I'm not working, not just in the middle of anything. Yeah, if I'm at work, if I have work, I don't drink until I'm done with work. And if I have time to drink, like last night, knowing I'm off, I didn't get off until 10:30, so I came straight home, showered, went to bed. Because I got up at 5, I did yoga, laundry, ran a mile, did quick weights, and now I showered, ate breakfast. Now I'm doing cookies. So I like to not waste my time, my days. Oh my gosh, I would not like that, dude. And that's all labor all the time. Yesterday I produce concerts for a living. We had a decently big show. And it took us a long time to strike. It was almost an hour and a half of striking. And we had to set up for my coworkers doing the show today, and I had to set up for him slightly, just like kind of set up so he doesn't have too much to do. I worked society for 2 years for Buffalo River Canoe Rental in the mid 2000s. I took a quarter of a smoke and case of beer to work every day. Made $2.50. Damn! Nice kitchen cabinets. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, security. Okay, I was like, what is society? Is that something within something? Damn, smoking and drinking. I used to smoke. I still have them. I smoked this past August and I nearly died. It's easy and relaxing. I get to break almost anything I want. That's a plus. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind going to one of those, what do they call them? Frustration rooms or demolition rooms? Just to break shit. That would be fun. I think just getting to get that out of you, can be healthy. I had this discussion with my coworker, but rage room, thank you. Discussion with my coworker about stuff like that, and they kind of said it. It's like, yeah, but you're like taking it out on this thing And that could be the unhealthy part. I'm like, yeah, but you're also letting it out. Or I guess if you don't let it out, that would be the unhealthy part. Wednesday, third day for my birthday. Your birthday's tomorrow. Kitchen cabinets are all laminated particle board. Dude, they said they like them. Thank you. I don't. We hate these. Years ago, we were thinking of covering them with something nicer, but I don't do that, man. I am not a handyman. 2 minutes until we check. I'm not a handyman. I don't know how to do that stuff. I can do basic stuff. I can do crafts, but I cannot. If you tell me to cut a piece of wood, it's not going to come out good. I've learned a little bit at the job I'm at. That being said. Oh, dude, I am totally fine with you guys being honest. I generally care more about that than what you're actually saying. We all have opinions. They can be wrong. No, I don't really like them. We can't change them because we live in an apartment. And pretty much 100%, these probably won't be here for very much longer. They're like, they made new ones on the oldest ones, towers. I believe the ones in front of us are next, and then we're next. So we probably won't be here for very much longer either. Custom furniture. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I will say my desk was very nice. I'm happy with it. It doesn't feel like particle board because it's heavy as fuck, and it's not that thick. That's what she said. Yeah. We were thinking of just kind of doing I don't know, wallpaper. All right, we're checking. We're checking. Not yet. The temperature's lower than what it's supposed to be, and I have to do that because it gets too hot. I should cycle them. That's what I'll do. I'll switch them around so they don't get burnt. This is not sponsored in any way by the Of Glove, but I love how funny they look and how well they work. That's kind of hot. Well, it's a cuss word where I'm from. California, California. Cookie, that's what part of the part. It's very heavy because most of it's glue. Someday everyone will shit stain up. That is so random. Let's get some food on the table. I'm trying, dude. This oven is so fucking delicate. Oh, it's the landscapers. There's my dude. If I get good at this, wouldn't it be nice to give out cookies to landscapers and just kind of, the local bar you go to? That's my plan today, to bring some cookies for them. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Love it. See ya. Have a good one. I can't tell, actually, with this guy. He covers up. I'm assuming he's allergic to grass or the sun, but he covers up, so I can't actually tell. Give him a beer. That's it. Oh man, that is not a bad idea. Here at Beer Made That Beer, everyone deserves a beer. 5, that's my almost 40 now. Went from smacking icicles off my face to stripping quicker than you can throw a dollar. Damn! 40 degrees. It was 44 this morning here. I did laundry at 5:30 in the morning. Don't ask me why. All right, it's been 10 minutes. Bottom ones, I'm going to switch out the bottom one. It looks like it's getting too hot in there. And it looks, I don't have a great oven, don't have a lot of space, so I'm switching these guys. All right, the bottom is like 400 for some reason. I have it set to 325. The tray in the middle that I was using to block heat from going all the way up is 341. Next time, bye. It's still closer than Well Digger's ass here. No, 14 people watching, now it's 7. Nebraska is just having its time of the month, I think. Now we're up to 12. I appreciate everyone hanging out, guys. I live in Southern California, where it is currently what they would call San Diego winter. And it's actually not that bad. It was 55 degrees like 45 minutes ago. It's now 62. I love it when it's not above 60. I love cold weather. I used to, for a short time of my life, I lived in Chicago. And my first winter was like the worst blizzard they had in like 50 years. It was awesome. Good times. Good times. Oh man, I want garlic bread. They're getting burnt. I see it. They're getting burnt, guys. They're getting burnt. I can see it on some. It's been 12 minutes. And it says to take them out when they're just turning brown. Do I do it? Let's do it. Let's just take him out. Maybe this guy has the secret. He says to leave him on the oven, though. Cooking on the stove. On the thing. So. These look fucking raw. I just don't think they're quite there. Alright, let's give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. We gotta believe. We gotta believe! I'll drop a 7, be back for another live sometime. Gotta get back to work, break is over. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Appreciate it. One more minute. And then in 18 minutes, we'll start the white chocolate chip. I have a bigger pan for that, though. Boom. All right, let's check. Just don't look that fucking dark. Damn it. Barely turning brown. I'm supposed to take them out. What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up? Phantom Menace. I know. I hope they come out good. I'm struggling with this oven, though. Struggling. Maybe I should get like a silicone one so it doesn't dissipate heat or dissipates heat less. Or I could try throwing some water in there. All right. All right, we're gonna try this. We're just gonna take them out, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. If they suck, they suck. All right, let them cook for 5 minutes. These are not fucking done. Oh, these are close. These ones are close. All right. I don't know if these would be considered just turning brown. They're kind of turning brown. They're just very brown on the bottom. No, it's not. It's an electric oven. I would have better luck with a gas oven. That's for sure. They need a bit longer. Okay. Uh-oh, now the oven just shot up. I think they need a little longer too, but I'm just really worried, man. This guy says on this recipe, just when they're barely turning brown, and they're just a little bit not brown enough. All right, see ya. Have a good day. Yesterday, I got an email from UPS saying your delivery is scheduled, rescheduled. I'm like, what delivery? Does your mom know you're gay? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask yours. I think they needed a little bit more, not much. I'm not going to give it much longer, though. I'd say a minute more. A minute more. Wow, 30 likes, guys. Appreciate it. I really do. I think they were already too brown on the bottom, but we'll just have to deal. We'll just have to deal. They'll cook 5 more minutes on top. They're super close, top wise. I don't want them to burn, but I don't think I have like that power, especially with this oven. Now, we used to have a convection oven. Do I buy another one? I try to fix it, and this is the one thing I could have probably fixed is just by cutting the plug off and redoing another one. I do have a plug that is L620, or not L6, it's rated for L620, but it's what you put on lights that were L620 because it's just 3 ties. Now, do I do that? A convection oven, like a small one, I'm talking a small one, it's probably like 200, 250. Our old one, which is waiting to be destroyed, the plug started melting. And I think that's partially our fault. But yeah. Could have been a good Christmas gift for us. Yeah, no, we bought one. I think I bought one on sale. It was like 189 and it was amazing. Well, the funny story is we bought it because our toaster broke. And we were like, why don't we just get, a fancy thing, we can toast stuff and we can use it for other things. I was like, okay. As I set up the convection oven, I was like, this is a huge, this is a lot. I don't know. I was like, let me see if I can fix the toaster, and the toaster just was stuck. So I shook it really hard. Apparently that's what you do, and it fixed. So we have a toaster, and our convection oven didn't last. Hello, hello. I have an air fryer. I got an air fryer for Christmas like 4 or 5 years ago from my wife, and she got an email like 2 years ago saying there was a recall on it because it was burning houses down. Had still had it. I followed the recall thing and they sent me a brand new one. So I have a 2-year-old air fryer that I barely use. All right, we're trusting the process by taking them out. Okay, we're calling it there. 5 minutes. We'll even let them cook even more on there. They're gonna keep cooking. Yeah. Oh yeah. I had Yeah. So I have a decently good air fryer. It's big. The basket itself isn't big. That's the shitty part with air fryers. They need so much more space for everything else that your basket's small. My buddy was like, "Oh, what size do you have?" And I think it's like zero point 0.6 quarts. He's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get 0.2." I was like, "Dude, that's nothing." I think I can fit 5 chicken thighs, and I put a basket in the basket so I don't have to clean the damn thing. Ooh, Hamilton Beach, fancy. Yeah, I put another basket in my basket because cleaning them is so painful. You know what? These are not that bad. What? It's like they stopped. It's like the oven got perfect. Oh my god, these can go even a little bit longer. I thought they were like burnt. Damn. They're fine. I'm gonna go until 10:30. Ah man. It is hot in here. How long will the white chocolate chips take? Dude, listen to these instructions for baking the white chocolate chips. So, scoop dough, blah, blah, blah. Bake cookies for 6 minutes, then remove them from the oven. Cookies will look raw and bang the baking sheet against the counter 3 or 4 times. Bake for an additional 4 to 5 minutes and tops are slightly golden. What is that? Remove again and bang again. Oh my god. Dude, some of these instructions. Someone's like, hey, just put this random thing in there. Oh, man. Hold my beer. I need to drink more water. Gotta stay hydrated. So we started at 9:56. It's taken almost half an hour for these chocolate chip cookies to get fucking baked in our terrible ass oven. I hate it. Dude, this is making me think buying a convection oven. Because at least that convection oven was better than this oven. Far better. Like, I cooked things in that were supposed to be oven. Chicken, anything frozen, bacon came out fucking perf. It came with a little tray, like zigzag tray, that had holes underneath so air can get underneath. Ugh. No hot dog tray though. I turned up the oven a tiny bit. It was 321. There was supposed to be at 375. So I can't trust this oven. Hello. How you doing? Welcome. I'm doing cookies. Our oven's designed to take 4 times as long to bake things. So we're just kind of dealing with that right now. They're close. So close. Cookies. Name an NFL player for an edit. Fuck. That Browns player, Shelby Davis, is that his name? That Browns player who went off on Jennings about saying that guy deserved to get hit in the nuts. The things that came out of his mouth shouldn't come out of any man. There's just a dog off a leash right here. What the fuck? I think it's Shelby Davis or something like that. I have a gas convection. Oh man, dude, I wish we had gas. I know in California they're getting rid of that. And electric doesn't bother me. It's just a shitty electric one. Packers QB. What's his name? Love? I don't even know his first name. Jake Love? Philip Love? He was from Nevada, right? I think it was a big deal when he got drafted. All right, they're brown. They were calling it barely brown. This is it. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good about these. They're significantly better, I will say, than yesterday's. Boom. Yeah, no, it's Jordan Love. That's it. He was good in his prime. They better not. No, I'm pretty sure there's a law that passed that, or maybe they've given time for it, but they're supposed to get rid of all gas home appliances. I mean, if you have one now, you're probably grandfathered in, as long as it doesn't change wherever you live. Again, if the electric is really good, which is really hard to find, like my electric convection oven, amazing. I loved it. It just, the plug melted because we kept it plugged into a power strip, and I'm pretty sure that's what fucked it up. I live in California. I live in San Diego, and people suck. But that's everywhere. I'm just kind of like, that's just my mentality now. Like, I'm convinced that people, I mean, do you see how many people, I know you weren't here, but people were just like in the chat saying gay and the FAG word. And I'm like, people just, I just report and then ban. I live in Arkansas. Why is it pronounced Arkansas? Because it's English is a made up language. It really is. All right. These are good. It's been an hour. We're taking out our chilled cookie dough in here. So we made white chocolate chip cookies before. And this is our dough. And now we're going to, I believe, get over here. Why is all of a sudden is this going off, dude? No, I don't want ring notifications. And I think we're going to do this with a spoon. All right, scoop dough using medium 2 tablespoon size cookie scoop or roll into balls 6 to 8 cookies. This is supposed to be 30 cookies, so ooh, that's good. We're just gonna do this by mind. Ever tried orange slice cookies? No. And I for sure read that as orange chicken cookies for about 2.2 seconds. And I was like, that actually wouldn't be bad. When I worked at my cafeteria job many years ago, we started putting orange chicken on our pizza. It was so fucking good. I think these are just too big. We'll see. Orange slice gummies, like weed gummies or just real gummies. I don't even know why I asked that because I don't even do weed. So. No, real gummies. I don't even do that stuff. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth. I'm just gonna use my hands now. Weed gummies and cookies, that would be bomb. If they came out good, I know cooking with weed is a real art form because it's really difficult because it's so potent. Mom makes them a lot. No, sir, no weed. I've done gummies once in my life, and I told my friend, like, oh, he's like, what's the dosage? And I sent him the picture of the package, and he's like, dude, you would have to take the whole thing to feel anything. I was like, damn. Now it has been 5 minutes. We're gonna cool these guys. I need another pan, but it's hot, so. I think these are significantly better, for sure. I've never consumed alcohol or any drugs. Dang. You're straight edge. Remember that, guys? Remember being straight edge? I'm 35, by the way, so that's where I am in my life. I'm the Burger King with the Burger King. Can I get a small pie? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? You're 16. Holy hell. You are youngin'. You know what? That is so true. You are not living up to the name Menace. I mean, I was like wondering, I was like, why does it say '09? And that's obviously your birthday. That's hilarious. All right. So I'm going to put a couple on here. And that way we can kind of like mix these up a little bit. All right, 6 minutes, take them out, bang them 3-4 times. Put them back in for 4 to 5 minutes. Bang them again. Dude, these instructions. Here we go. $10.34, so by 10:40. Bro, making cookies, I just have so much trash now. So much trash. I made that name when I was 12. I keep it still. Phantom Menace. I thought it was a Star Wars thing. That's okay when you have your whole life to live it. I'm in the late 40s and love my life. I have an addictive personality, so I don't want to even try. Wow. I knew someone like that. They never did anything because of their father. And I'm sure he hasn't done anything still. Let's take all these off. These look so much better, guys. I'm trying to fit them all in one because I have all those other cookies that I gotta cool too. Holy hell. Way better. Way better. All right, we found the oven time, I think. Let's double check what it is now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I know it's from Star Wars. That's what I thought it was. I love Star Wars. Big fan. Actually, I could show you my Star Wars Legos. You can just watch a video, any live stream, and you can see them in the back. Any regular live stream. We're trying to do short form stuff, which I think is working. 32 likes, guys. That's I think the most likes I've gotten on a live stream. YouTube's doing their thing. At one time, you are not a Star Wars nerd. You grew out of it. I love Star Wars. I have 2 lightsabers. They're at home. They're at the office, not home. They're at the office. I took them there because I just had no space anymore. I'm gonna set them up over there. I found their charging cables too. Big Lego and Star Wars fan. You've never seen Star Wars? You're a big Lego. Okay. I'm gonna try to show you something. I'm gonna unplug this. Hopefully it doesn't. Actually, you know what? I don't know if that's not gonna fuck it up or not. If you go to my live stream from Saturday, you can see my Star Wars Legos. I have this Devastator, the Millennium Falcon. I do have the Interceptor. I don't have a place for it, so I haven't built it. I have Tim Burton's Batman, Batmobile. I have the DeLorean time machine. I have like a Jango Fett head. No, that's at work. In our other room, I have the Batwing on the wall. I do need to bring it out to the den. But yeah. X-Wing. Like your little brother broke it. Dude, I'm moving. I can actually bring the DeLorean. I can show you that. Hello, little dog. What are you doing? Just hanging out? because this is obviously easy to take out. The bigger ones are really hard. But yeah, it's a good one. I like it. It's fun. Little dong. Come here. Say hi to everyone on the stream. Okay, everyone. He's not allowed in the kitchen, so he's like very afraid right now. But this is Oscar. Say hi. Go with mom. Go get her. Oh, okay, we gotta do the shaking thing real quick. It's been 6 minutes. So, or hit it 3 or 4 times on the counter. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 4 to 5 more minutes. Okay. Cool dog. What kind of dog is? He is a mix, Scottish Terrier mostly, but he's a very tall. Oh, my wife doesn't want to be in camera, so yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, sometimes she doesn't want to be on stream, so totally fine. I will do what she needs. She just needed some water. Not too difficult. I feel bad because I usually start the ice machine in the morning for us, really for her, and I totally forgot. And now it's a little late for that. But yeah, I love. He's he's Scottish. He is Scottish, so he has some royalty at some point. He's also a royal pain in the ass because he's so stubborn, super stubborn. So we bake for an additional 4 until the hops are lightly golden. Remove the cookies and bang the baking sheet against the counter 2 to 3 more times. Allow cookies to cool on baking sheet for 5 to 10 minutes before transferring to a wire cooling rack. I have a golden doodle and a mini schnauzer. Dude, multiple dogs sounds awesome. I always regretted not getting another dog during COVID. I'm sure that dog would have had severe anxiety when things went kind of back to normal. But also they're kind of expensive. Our guy, our little dog, Oscar, he is what is known as an allergy kid. So we had to take him every 5 to 6 weeks, something now almost a month, every month to get a shot because he destroys his paws. So that get expensive, that's for sure. I adopted a 2 10-week-old kittens. We're having fun. Oh, I want a cat so bad. I have too many Funkos, too much plastic, too many cables, too many Legos, too many toys for a cat not to just want to fuck it up. But I love cats. Golden Doodles are super fun to run. I'm studying while listening to this. Wow. I'm worth listening to while studying. I am honored. All right, guys. What do you think of these guys? Not bad, right? These are way better than yesterday. 100%. Way better. I'm really happy with them. I'm super stoked. Super stoked. I'm finding out that now. Destructor 1 and 2. Doing GED stuff. Very nice. Very nice. GED. Also pronounced Jed. Or Ged. GIF or GIF. All right, we're at 4 minutes. Still looking raw. Still pretty raw. And they've, oh shit, this shot up. This shot up very, very high. One side of the oven is extremely hotter than the other. We're gonna swap them. These will take another 15 minutes, I bet. We're gonna put the big ones on the bottom. Yeah, these are nowhere near ready. Yeah, it's gonna be a couple minutes. And when I say couple minutes, I mean like 15 to 20. I'm surprised. These came out good, and I think the bottoms aren't bad. They didn't overcook. I'm pretty happy with that. These a little bit too much, but for the most part, I just in the oven I gotta just boom, 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 move them. I think that's the key. That is the key to my terrible oven, or get a convection oven. Now, the problem with the small convection oven, I can really only put so many in there. It would be the 2 very small trays, because the one we had had a top and bottom. So if I can fit 12 cookies, if I have a recipe for 24 to 36, take me 2 or 3 times, but it would still take less time, as I'm finding out now, because it would probably be done in 8 to 10 minutes and not half an hour. All right, guys. Are we buying a convection oven? Oh, you guys can see me watching me on my iPad right there. It's good for chat. I have this little one and this big one. In fact, can I make this bigger? Can I make the font bigger on an iPad? No. I use this iPad for nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, buy one. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Dude, my hair's fucking ugly today. Yeah, I use this one to walk around. And it actually looks, the resolution looks better because I'm streaming from my phone. On the iPad looks terrible. Usually I stream from a setup. And Thanksgiving we did the setup, but it's just so much work to get that situated. And YouTube definitely pushes the... Oh, fuck, they're burning. YouTube definitely pushes the short form way bit faster, way more. Yeah, I streamed the prep day. It's called prep/cooking time. And then the day of, I did cooking time. I think prep day was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then day of was 6. I did everything. My wife did dessert, and we did barbecue chicken. I did cornbread casserole, stuffing, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and ham, and gravy, and cranberry sauce. Yeah. What do I do for regular streams? Games, pretty straightforward. I'm not very good, but, you know, the chat likes it. and I stream both on Twitch and YouTube. So this is me doing the short form for baking. Super easy. And I think people like short form and more IRL stuff. And then for gaming, I'll do Twitch and YouTube, and it'll be long form. And Twitch is, just a little bit of people. YouTube is very, very, like, nothing compared to what I'm right now. It's crazy to see this much, and it's not even, like, I'm happy with whoever watches. I love corn. It was my first time making cornbread casserole. I like it a lot. I think I still have some. Yeah. Got like a little piece left. It's my first time doing it. Again, the oven sucked, so it took a long time. But I usually just do cornbread, but I wanted to try something different. And now it's shut up. Dude. All right, we got to try one of these cookies. Glass of milk. All right, here we go. No, what? What? Cornbread salad? That sounds awesome. It goes together like peanut butter and jelly. When I was a kid, this was like the year after I graduated high school, I was vegetarian. And I would get the Morningstar corn dogs, cut them up, and put them in a salad. And I loved it. All right, let's see if this is cooked. Yeah. Yeah. That's just the goal. To make sure they're cooked. That was it. That's the goal, guys. It's low bar. Now, do they taste good? Are they dry? Way, way better. That's good. Mmm. 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 This is so much better than yesterday. Like, night and day. I'm just happy that it worked. Damn. Sorry for the noises. Yeah. Yeah. I'm super happy. Because they were frustrating yesterday, man. It was not fun. Not fun. All right, now we just want to watch these ones. They're getting there. Definitely getting there. Yep. Almost golden enough. Why do we have to bang? Bro is doing a yummy cook. I'm very proud of myself that I did something. I learned something. I did it. I followed the recipe. I didn't get a box mix from scratch. I did it. Be proud of learning. If I could learn for the rest of my life, I would probably rather do that. Just keep learning. You know, what if that was a stream? Like, I just streamed everything. Because this year, again, I did a new thing every month. We're just doing baking month in December. But what if and I kind of did that for the most part. The hard part is, I spent money on apps and classes. So I even asked one of the apps, my first month I was learning sign language, hey, could I show the app on stream? And they said no. They were, I mean, it was nice to get an answer. It's like, no, this is, you purchased it for your use only. They were super nice about it. I can make Detroit style pizza from scratch too. It's my favorite pizza. My wife's uncle did it for us, and I was like, damn, this is so good. I ate so much, and then I had to do it. I haven't done it in a while. Do we even have... No, we don't even have the sauce. Or the tomatoes, I should say. They're getting burnt. Oh, looks like it's getting hot. Trust the system. I think 4 more minutes and we're good. I'm making Hawaii style and Chicago style. Chicago style is a bitch, dude. I even looked up how to do, I think it was Giornatos. They have the recipe online. And it sounds so hard. Maybe we should just do it on stream. That's baking. Do we do pizza? I have a whole thing planned out on my recipe notebook. We got oatmeal cookies at some point. That's probably tomorrow. We got chocolate cake, vanilla cake, pound cake. I think I'm doing cakes for next week. Cheesecake I want to try. Cheesecake takes 7 hours. What? Oh, cooling. Okay. I should do that overnight. Flan. I want to do flan. Yes, pizza. I will spam with you. Phantom. Pizza, pizza, pizza. We should do like whole pizza day. Because honestly, dough isn't that hard. It's like loving it though. You gotta love the dough. And getting your yeast right, because you really fuck it up. Croissants, I'm gonna try croissants. Hopefully that comes out okay. It's 4 pages long, so we'll see how that goes. Cheese Danish, I definitely want to try that. Pumpkin pie, I want to try. Apple pie, I want to try. Shortbread cookies. Ooh, fresh fruit tart. And obviously, I'm not going to just do it and be done. I want to do it right. All right, they're golden brown. The top ones are golden brown. They're coming out. I'm going to switch these guys to the top. Oh no, it's stuck. All right, I gotta hit these 2 to 3 more times against the counter. Right, 2 more 3 count, and then let them cool. I don't know what the hitting does. Cooking with beard. Baking with beard. Welcome, twat leggers. That's nice. Make the dough the night before. Detroit style doesn't need much time. I mean, if we do the math, which dough takes the longest to prove, then we just do that one first. By the time I'm done doing the dough, doing all the sauces, because it's different sauces, we should also do different sauces. I think we'll be ready to just do pizza as it goes. That's all day though. Bacon with beer, dude. Thank you. Oh my god, you checked a lot. I don't have a cast iron skillet, but I do have. I bought this for deep dish pizza. I never did it. And then this is a pizza stone. But what I use for my Detroit style pizza duh. I am making cookies. We're almost done. These are cooling. These were the first batch of chocolate, or the second batch I've ever made of chocolate chip cookies, and significantly better. I'm so happy. And then we're doing Subway white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookies. And the top ones just need a little bit more. Cast iron skillet. I understand that. Here's the problem. Besides the helicopter outside, we live in California, which, according to my ice maker, has some of the hardest water, and I've already known this, hardest tap water. I don't know if you guys hear that. Zzz. There's a dehumidifier right here running 24/7 all the time because there will be mildew and mold that just sprouts. We live, honestly, about 3.5 miles from the ocean too. I tried doing cast iron, and if they weren't used constantly, and I wasn't using them constantly, they started rusting. And I was like, I can't, and where am I taking this? I don't have the tools to clean this, to redo it. I don't have the skill to do it. So it's just, I wish I could have a cast iron skillet. I really do. So they said 5 to 10 minutes. I think we'll give these until I think I made these too big. You have to coat it with oil after cleaning. No, I know that. No matter what I do, dude. No matter what I do. The handle, the bottom, anything. I will prove it. I just bought this and it's already rusting. It's already rusting and I just bought this. Pisses me off. So it's like I gotta find alternatives. Like, do I find a silicone one? Alright, that's golden brown to me. Let's hit them. Let them cool 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know why this got stuck. I don't know why I asked that too. Alright, cooling. Oven off. Thermometer gone away. Olive oil bacon. Best thing I cooked is toast. Toast? Toast is a skill, man. If you can make really good avocado toast taste like $18, money. Your money. Because that's obviously really hard. Oh man. All right, we're just waiting for these guys to cool. We'll put them to the wire rack. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Wait, really? 2, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I ate one, so 17 left. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I think I made the white chocolate chip too big and not flat enough. And honestly, these look like they can go a little bit more, but they're still cooking, so that's the good part. And I think next time for the white chocolate chip, I need to distribute the ingredients. I have to go. Bye. See ya. I think for the white chocolate chip, we had to distribute the ingredients on the dough on the sheet. So we'll do the dough by itself, flatten it nice, and then boom, boom, boom on top. Done. Because that's what the Subway ones look like. I appreciate everyone that's hung out today. We're almost done here. Almost done. This took longer than I thought. I also did start a little late. Just a tiny bit. Had to deal with some stuff. But yeah, we're ending streams. 15 minutes. These should be on the cooling rack now. And then we'll give these guys 5 more minutes. Oh, they're burnt. They're burnt. Damn it. Damn it. Grayson, send a gif. You did a happy poop. I'm going to do a happy poop after. Beer time. Third beer. Yo, what's going on? Grayson sent 100. Sent 100. Another 100. Thank you. Cheers to that. Another 100. Damn. Grayson's a baller. I knew a dog named Grayson. Passed away last month, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And I knew someone named Grayson. Which is always weird when you know someone by your dog by a dog's name. Because you're like, I know that dog, but I also know this person with the same name. Dude, baking is bonkers. The chocolate chip cookies look great. I will say that. Let's put them over here. Let's show them off. This is not bad for day 2, guys. Day 2. I'm pretty happy with the chocolate chip. They look like cookies. That's the best part right now. Because the other ones, I would dig them out of the trash to show you. But that's where they belong, the trash. They kind of tasted like if you made rice cookie or Cookie Crisp, the cereal, thicker and worse. And thicker, I guess I mean denser, like more than just crispy and worse. Oh, a couple more minutes. Dude, that's the best part about learning things that you can physically see. I did that. I hate the taste of cookie chip cereal. I grew up on that shit, man. That I love it. Oreos. I grew up on cereal. I'm a hardcore cereal. I can't actually I cannot actually really buy cereal because if we buy one box, I will destroy it. I could easily destroy it in one sit down. I have to really try. So instead, I'll have 2 to 4 bowls of cereal. I'm a maniac. A maniac, maniac, dun dun. I like Honey Bunches of Oats. Captain Crunch, dude. Those are 2 of my favorite. Honey Bunches of Oats. I grew up was like the most cereal because my parents were like, it's at least healthy. It's not, but that we got that a lot at Costco, the 2 box one. Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah, and Honey Nut Cheerios. That's really the 2 main cereals they had at the Costco I grew up by. Good times, man. Good times. Yes, the one with almonds. Yes. Have you tried Just Bunches? They make one just with the bunches I tried. Oh, that's really good, but obviously almonds one, the blue one, I think it's blue. That one is the OG Honey Bunches for me. That's the OG. All right. Feels like these guys are still cooking. We'll give it 2 more minutes. We'll try one. And then we'll be done with our stream. We'll be back tomorrow morning, even earlier. I gotta try to do oatmeal cookies. We're doing oatmeal cookies, no raisins. It takes an hour. What? Why does it take an hour? I need to chill the dough for 30 minutes by the looks of it. Okay. Just Bunches was very good. It's a lot, I will say. It's almost too much of a good thing. So I need to make. It takes an hour. I need to be work at 10. So I need to at least be starting by 7 because it takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours because of this oven. So I will need to be up by 4 if I want to do anything I do in the morning. Yoga, weights. I need to go on my run. Shower, breakfast, cookies. Cook bakery brother. Beard me that bakery. All right, let's cool these guys down. Still pretty hot. All right. I'm going to try one of these white chip. And our hope is there are good or better. Won't be able to watch tomorrow. No worries. No worries. I understand people have lives. All right. Opening that up. Ooh, it looks hopefully cooked. Actually, I don't know if that's cooked all the way. Can you guys see? Is that out of focus? It looks cooked. Here we go. Taste test. Dry. Really dry. Almost like they're falling apart in my mouth. Now, I didn't add molasses. Tomorrow, let's do both oatmeal and white chocolate chip. But we'll chill the white chocolate chip for Thursday. And we'll do that in the morning. Real quick. Boom, boom, boom. They're alright. They're not terrible. They're just really dry. Yeah. Not bad. Hello, hello. All right, we did it. Made cookies. The chocolate chip came out way better the second time. This is my first time making white chocolate chip. Not amazing, but first time. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. Oh my God, there's so many people jumping in. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Loke. Loki, just chill guy. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. Had a very fun time with all of you. Not all of you. Sorry, there's some of you that will not be back here because people are stupid. But I did really enjoy myself. I'm really happy with the progress I've made on day 2 of baking. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go drink beer and eat pizza now. So I'll be back tomorrow. Thursday, I'm not sure. Friday, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try really hard for Thursday just to do white chocolate chip baking and be done. So we'll do oatmeal and white chocolate chip probably around 7 in the morning. Just drop a like, subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And look out for more short form streams. See you, everyone. I came in just right. People are stupid. Can you say hi to my name? Yes, Josue. Jose Sullivan? I don't know how to pronounce your name because English is a made up language. But here's my cookies I made. Pretty happy. I am not the baker guy. I suck at baking. These ones are okay. These ones came out pretty good. My other cookies from yesterday sucked. You can watch them on the stream from yesterday, Learn and Bake Day 1. They were terrible. I threw them all out. But I really appreciate it. Everyone, see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe.